heed the sound. Ringo TV. Ringo TV. Ringo TV.
Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. And on today, we're going to be dealing with an interesting topic. Backwards are women modern? Backwards are women modern? That's right. Judging by the title, you can clearly see where we are going. The modern woman. She's backwards. Everything about her is backwards. When you deal with her, you must understand that everything she do is going to be backwards. Nothing is going to be forward. It's always backwards. When you read her, you have to read her backwards, because everything she do and all her actions will always be backwards. Let us explain. In today's day, I realize that a lot of women are making decisions, and the decisions they make are always the wrong decisions. They make the wrong choices, they get with the wrong kind of men, and in their minds, the modern woman believes that she's happy, she believes that she's blessed, she believes that somehow she made the best possible decision, when actually all her choices are always wrong. You see, something can appear good, and it actually is bad for you. That's right. I made a community post today, and I want to read it, because I sit back and I look at what's going on in today's day, and I realize that modern women, they just don't get it. The majority of modern women today, right, they always get with the wrong guy. They always do. Like, if you were to look at a modern woman today, right, and you look at the man she's with, 99.9% of the times, right, she's with the wrong guy. The guy that she's supposed to be with, for some reason, circumstances, situations, life, whatever reason, has prevented her from reaching that particular guy. Let me tell you something, ladies. When it's easy for you to just get with a man, and there was no struggle, there was no fight, there was no resistance to get with him, it seemed as if though a door was just opened and there he was. You didn't have to struggle. You didn't have to do anything. He was just there waiting for you. 99.9% of the time, you're with the wrong guy. Yeah. You see, when you are truly with the right man, there's going to be a struggle. There's going to be a fight. There's going to be a time period in which you're going to be tested. You're going to go through ups, downs, loneliness, feeling a bit insecure, not sure of yourself, wondering if it's the right thing to do. And it seemed as if though everything is trying to break and pull you apart from this person. You know deep down in your heart, deep down within your soul, that this is the guy you're supposed to be with. You know that. It's not based on money. It's not based on anything other than the fact that you know in your knower that this is the man you're supposed to be with. This man, you're supposed to bear his children. But what I find is that the modern woman, she don't get with a man based on divine purpose. She don't get with a man based on love. She get with men based on necessity. 99.9% of modern women today, especially during a pandemic, got into relationships not out of love, not out of divine purpose, but out of necessity. Which prove that said women are with the wrong guy. I'm preaching a real tough word today. Backwards are women modern. You see, a lot of times women make decisions based on their current circumstances. A lot of times a young lady can be going through a situation where she's struggling financially. And for whatever reason, the struggle is really causing some problems. She's unable to provide, she's unable to eat, unable to pay bills, and it put her in a very vulnerable position. At that moment, various men will look attractive to her, not because of love, not because of divine purpose, not because she deeply have feelings for this person, but because of necessity, because of the lack of resources, because of the fact that she don't have what it takes to move forward. Said man becomes a potential mate. Am I talking about you? You see, modern woman, the Most High know, the Most High see, and he understand exactly what you do. The modern woman do not choose to become the woman to a man because of love or divine purpose in today's day. She get with a man out of necessity, the need of resources, the need to have security, the need of someone being there to provide so that she don't have to worry about any danger. During the pandemic, I'm preaching. A lot of you modern women were put to the test. You had jobs and you lost them. It put you in a rough situation, put you in a desperate situation. And in that process, you let your guard down. And because of need, because of lack, because of hunger, starvation, the need to pay bills, and so forth, a particular male approached you, and for whatever reason, he had himself together. He had all the things that you needed, which is resources. It wasn't about love. It wasn't about divine purpose. It wasn't about the will of God. It wasn't about, let me learn about this person. No. No. It was strictly out of necessity. So during this pandemic time, the modern woman got with men based on their need. And because of this, they made choices. And these choices have led them to deal with men that they were never supposed to be with in the first place. It's a sad situation. I see it all the time. I see so many women do this. And it makes me understand the modern woman even more, that she will never have a righteous man, like never. Because she don't understand purpose. She don't understand what it means to be a vessel for the Most High. She don't understand what it means to be blessed. A woman in today's day, the modern woman, believe that if she get with a man that have some sense of resources and money, that she made it, that she's blessed, not realizing that she's actually cursed. Because she's not in the will of God. And you can be with someone and they can have money, resources, but you're not in the will of God because he made you to be a divine vessel for a purpose. And instead, your purpose was fulfilling your own wishes. Am I talking to you? Or am I talking to you? Backwards are modern women. Let's go into this topic, shall we? I made this particular post in my community section, and it goes as follows. Being engaged as a woman to a man should be an insult to you. If a man is serious about you, F an engagement. Just get married and quit all this fantasy crap. If you both are already having sex, then being engaged to be married is stupid and hold no value. You may now kiss the bride. Makes no sense if you was already kissing her and she was giving you head with her lips. Modern day women are crazy and extremely foolish. They'll give a man sex first, then give him a baby, then get engaged in hopes to be married. And modern women wonder why they're single mothers. Very, very, very true words indeed. The modern woman. Backwards are women modern. Now, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. The average modern woman will get with a man, have sex with him multiple times, doing all sorts of things with her body. And then she'll get pregnant by this man, a man she hardly knew, all within a small period of time. How convenient. And then to add insult to injury to feel good, let's get engaged. The dream. The dream that is sold to the modern woman. Ladies, I don't know who put this battery in your back to live such a dysfunctional type of lifestyle. That you would have the audacity to get with a man, give him your body multiple times, give him your lovin', invite him to your house. Then you are pregnant by the very same man. And after you've done all of those things, then you want to be engaged? Engaged for what? To be married? At this point, it really don't make no sense. At this point, there's no value in it. At this point, there's nothing to be excited about. You may now kiss the bride. Pastor, I already did that. Well, if you did that already, then there really is no reason for me to tell you you may now kiss the bride. Hey, Pastor, I actually had sex with her already. Oh, you did? There's really no reason you even being here. What is the point? And see, this is a problem with the modern woman. She'll get with men, give them sex, get pregnant, doing all the very things that got her in the position she's in the first place, only to repeat the same cycle after Satan sent his messenger. It's a sad situation. I see it happening so many times, man. I know so many sisters that walk that path. And I know they made the bad decision. I know they made the wrong choice, but there's nothing I can do about that. But it's unfortunate because I realize that the modern woman, when she get with a brother, to be engaged is not because she's doing it out of love. It's not because she's doing it because she really care about the guy. No, she care about the resources. She care about the security. She care about what can be provided. She care about longevity success. She care about long-term security. She fear tomorrow. She fear the lack of finances. She fear the lack of having what is needed. So she settle. She settle for the first guy that comes along. And she convinced herself that somehow he's good. She convinced herself that this must be a good man from God. I am here to proclaim to the modern woman that every male that you modern women in the overflow got with during this pandemic to save you from the collapse, you're with the wrong man. Satan got you right where he want you. That is how easy it is for Satan to get you. And I know you're saying to yourself, oh, no. I'm with the right guy. You got it wrong. We'll see in the end. The devil is so good at deceiving women. He'll wait till when you're at your vulnerable moment, and then he'll send Prince Charming to sweep you off your feet. Finance this, pay for that, take you here, go there, spend this money. Make you feel like you are in Wonderland. But if you only know what you're signing up for, if you only knew. So you're engaged. What does it profit you to be engaged when the man that you're with already done got you pregnant and already done been having sex with you? What is the excitement of walking down the aisle to claim that you're married when technically you're already married? You see, ladies and gentlemen, I've been teaching over the years that sex equals marriage. Sex. Not a marriage contract, not walking down the altar, not saying I do. The pure act of having sex with a woman makes the woman your wife. But the modern woman is totally backwards. She will give a man sex, head, all sorts of loving, not because she's loving this guy, not because she deeply cares about him. She's doing it to try to keep him. She's doing it to try to keep him near. She want the resources. She don't want him to go. She's at the end of her rope. She want to use the last bit of her life to keep somebody. And then on top of that, to add insult to injury, she'll get pregnant by that guy. But she didn't get pregnant by the righteous brother. She didn't get pregnant by the godly man. She didn't get pregnant by the brother in whom she know she was supposed to be impregnated by. No. Instead, she chose to make the choice to get pregnant by the wrong man. Do you know how many women are bringing forth babies from men that are not divine? Do you know how many women are carrying babies in their womb that don't belong there? Wow, that's deep. Do you know people are carrying babies that don't belong there? A lot of times we like to say that everybody that's born has a purpose and is part of God's divine will. I disagree. Some people are brought into this world because we bring them there. And because we bring them in, they fall into a purpose of either good or evil. Everybody on this planet is not good. A lot of people on this planet are put here to do evil. They can only do evil. That's why this is a war between good and evil. So to think that everybody that is born somehow came from God, no. A lot of us came from Satan. A lot of us was born in iniquity and sin. A lot of us was born out of adultery. A lot of us was born out of wickedness. We weren't born out of a divine situation. Oh no. Backwards are modern women. Have sex first, get pregnant, then get engaged, then hope to get married. Wow. Why can't the modern woman just get married first? Then have sex, then have a baby. Why? Why can't the modern woman get married first? No engagement, get married first. No play, get married first. No engagement, then have sex, then get pregnant, then have babies. In that order. Why can't the modern woman get married first, then have sex, then have babies? Why is it that the modern woman have sex first, then get pregnant, then get engaged, and hope that this guy will wife them up? You got so many modern women engaged today, it's laughable. Because you'll look at a couple and they've been engaged 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Makes no sense at all. What is the point of being engaged? If the man truly was serious, why not just go down and get married and call it a day? A lot of you ladies are being played, man. You're being played at the sound of my voice. You got some joker there talking about we're engaged. No, the only thing he's engaged in is having sex with you. And you're gonna bring forth his baby, and he's gonna leave you, and you're gonna be alone. And then you're gonna remember the divine man that the Most High had for you. And it's too late. Man. Brothers, do you know how many times you may have crossed paths with a sister that was supposed to be your wife, and instead, she took the hand of Satan, went out in the world, even after you warned her, even after you tried to guide her, even though you tried to school her, and she went out there and experimented with the devil, became a single mother, got ran through, pumped, dumped, destroyed, started using drugs, drinking, wilding out, and to this day, she remembers you. She wished she could turn back the hands of time. She wished she could make it right. Now she's in her personal hell because she was supposed to be your wife, but she chose another man out of fear, out of convenience, out of want, out of lack, out for necessity, for security. She didn't want to deal with you because in her mind, she didn't believe that you had the resources to provide for her. So she got with another man because it looked like the grass was greener on the other side until later. Now, all of a sudden, now that brother is not acting the way she thought he would act. Now, all of a sudden, he putting hands on her. Now she's going through the same abuse, the same turmoil, the same evil, the same wickedness that her previous men did to her. Why? Because backwards are women modern. You see, modern woman, the questions that you should be asking, the questions that you should be asking yourself, the questions you should be asking a new particular brother in whom you're engaged with is, should I get married? Should I? Is for better or worse making me better or worse? Is for better or worse making me better or worse? Do we really accept one another? Do the man accept you for who you are? Do you accept him for who he is? Do you? Think about that. Who am I? Ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? Am I happy to be in this relationship? Are you really happy, modern woman? I can boldly tell you that you're not. You know why? You know why I know you're not? Because you're not with the right man. That's why. The truth of the matter is this. The modern woman is not with the right man. The man in truth that she truly have love for and desired, she's not with that man. She's with the current man because that particular man provides the resources and what is needed to get her through. But the thing is, and the thing that is very, very troubling about this is this. A lot of women got with various different men during the break of the pandemic. And these relationships were not born out of love or divine timing. It was out of fear and lack. And when you as a modern woman get with a man and give him your body because you're experiencing hard time, lack, and so forth, and a man took you in out of the cold, and you get with that particular brother and you give yourself to him as payment, you're with the wrong man. Yes, indeed. Because you didn't meet this man out of divine intervention or out of divine purpose and timing. No. You got with this man out of lack and need. And this is why it's very difficult for brothers to settle down with women. Because modern women are not trying to become a wife at all, unless it benefits her. So ask yourself, modern woman, am I happy to be in this relationship? Am I feeling trapped? What am I doing to hold us back? Is this relationship balanced? Can we have fun together? You see, modern woman, the man in whom you could have had fun with, you're not with him. You were vibing with that brother very, very good. You had a youthful vibe with that brother, an endless vibe that could have truly been fun and provided happiness. But with the man that you're engaged to, can you really have fun together? And see, here's another problem. And I'm going to say this very, very, very frank and clear. A lot of times you brothers that are with women, modern women, and you are the wrong guy, but you're with her. In other words, the woman that you're with, she's supposed to be with another guy, but you're with her, right? I want you to know that the very woman that you're with will end up cheating on you. The reason why is her heart is with another man. The reason why is she really can't have fun with you. You were really not that type of guy that she really wanted to have fun with. She just got with you because the resources are there. Because you're providing for her. Because you caused her to be saved. But as time moves forward, as she get used to you, as she get accustomed to you, you will become boring to her. I am preaching tonight. I am telling you, you will become boring to her because she was not meant to be with you. She was meant to be with that brother over there. She was supposed to be his wife, but you came in the picture because she was going through a rough time. Yeah. Can we have fun apart? Why am I in this relationship? Modern woman, why are you in the relationship you're in? Why? Is it because you deeply are in love with this man? I can guarantee you that you're not. Don't give me that BS. You're not. Because in order to be deeply in love with someone, you had to be deeply in love with them for a long period of time, which means you had to know them for a long period of time. You had to have a lot of conversations. You had to have a lot of communication. You had to share something with them, something that was meaningful, something that was divine, something that was real. And there was a true connection that took place without the need of sex. Wow. When you could connect with a brother and you and that brother did not even have sex, but there is a connection between you and him, that is when you know something's real. But when you get with a brother and you're doing it out of need and lack, and you're doing it out of security, and you're doing it for resources, and you get with him for a short period of time, and you immediately have sex, and you immediately get pregnant, and now you're engaged, you are in the wrong relationship. It's a trap, and you've been caught. And the devil knows you're not gonna leave because your fear is being in a position where you're not able to provide. And this is where most modern women are. Dead-end relationships involved with a man that they don't love, but what they do love is the fact that he can provide. The modern woman is with a man that can provide for her, but can't love her. She's with a man that she really don't love, but she love the resources. Wow. I'm killing them tonight. This is real. So you can boast, you can brag, you can say you're engaged, you're this and that. None of that mean anything when you're not divinely with the person whom the Most High called you to be with. That's like working at a company that you don't belong at. You're never gonna be happy in that space. Imagine your dream job is to bake cakes. But because you got bills to pay, you go work at a factory. While you're at that factory, you will never be happy. Because you're not doing what you were born to do. Same thing with relationships. So many modern women are involved with men they don't supposed to be with. To the modern women that are engaged, I have a question for you. If the man you're engaged to right now decides to go get another woman on the side, are you cool with it? Are you prepared for that? Are you prepared for him dealing with other women? Or you willing to throw in the towel once things don't go your way? What if the guy you're engaged to get another woman pregnant? Do you still want to get married? If your answer is no, you'll be foolish not to, because you're pregnant. He already had sex with you. He already explored your mouth. He already explored your body. And you gave him a child. He don't have nothing to lose. Only you do. And that's the trap that you fell in. Because you didn't want to follow the Most High and the divine calling in which you were to be. Being engaged as a woman to a man should be an insult to you. For a man to buy you an engagement ring and say, here, that should be an insult. A man should be able to say, baby, let's go down to the altar and get married today. Forget all of this engagement crap. Let's go make it official. But if he got to get engaged, then this is not about love. This is about showing off. This is about trying to be eye candy for people. There is no reward in that. There are so many people that go through engagements, go through wedding ceremonies, expensive weddings, nice dresses, maid of honors, food, dancing, music, all of this stuff, and it all tragically ends in another divorce, another breakup, another mess, because you're with the wrong person. Things can look really good at the beginning, and then when things start to clear up and you really start to think and you start to ask yourself, why am I with this person? I should have been with this other man. That's what modern women are saying today. There are a lot of modern women at the sound of my voice that were supposed to be with another brother, but they're with a different man and they're not happy, but they're stuck in that relationship because they need the resources. They're stuck in that relationship because they don't have a job. They don't have any life skills. No one's hiring. So they need this man to provide. So they're willing to have sex with him and behave herself and just do as she's told under those circumstances because she just can't make it without this man. That's a sad place to be in because it's not divine and it's not out of love. It's not for care. So many modern women are backwards. They give up their body They give up their womb. And all a man got to do is say we're engaged, and it makes her feel happy. And then as time goes on, he decides he don't want to be married. Because by then she gives birth, he gets frustrated. She starts to argue with him. He see the real her come out. Now all of a sudden he want to go his way. Now said woman is a single mother. This happens time and time again. How many of you women at the sound of my voice will this happen to? You know, it's supposed to be a wonderful time to be married. But one thing that a lot of modern women don't understand is that engagements don't count. And there really is no value to it when your body was already done giving up already. It don't make no sense we go down to a wedding ceremony to see you kiss the bride when you already done did that. There's no value in that. There's no excitement. What is there to look forward to? We already did this already. You may now kiss the bride. We practice this all the time. We already done been having sex. So it ain't like we're gonna go on a honeymoon. We already done did this. How you gonna go on a honeymoon when your woman is pregnant? This makes no sense. This is backwards, people. This is backwards. Modern women are giving up their bodies, having sex with men, getting pregnant, then getting engaged in hopes to be married. That's crazy. Makes no sense. Anyway, fam, leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this issue here. Backwards are women modern. Backwards are women modern. And for those who are too slow, the title is Backwards. Modern women are backwards. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to reach 1 million subscribers by the end of the week. I need for everybody to subscribe right now, so take that moment to click subscribe right now so that we can reach 1 million subscribers by the end of the week. If you would like to support the show financially, you can do so via PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw or via Cash App $RingoTVRaw. Follow me on Patreon for exclusive content not seen on YouTube at patreon.com/BlackmailAdviceTV. Also follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw. And pretty much, people, backwards are women modern. I hope you learned something in this lesson, because a lot of modern women are doing the very things that I've talked about. And it's backwards. It makes no sense. They don't even know the men that they deal with. And it's sad, because the divine brother the modern woman was supposed to be with, the one they were supposed to bear children for, they failed to do so. How will these women be able to talk to the Most High and answer for that? I don't know. But it's sad. And to all you ladies out there, you modern women that had your opportunity to be with a righteous man, what a shame. That being said, I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTVRaw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Blackmail Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.